I don't know anything about mechanics, but my point and my goal and my expectation is that I will. I have watched several channels around, and I came across of some people that said I have never done this before, and it seems quite simple and quite easy. So I'm gonna give it a go myself. I don't know anything about mechanics. I don't know how to fix a car, a bike, but luckily I do have my own bike to fix, and I do have my car. And also, I have my brother's car that I already fixed. Also, I have some other car that started this journey that I'm about to go to. It's an old vehicle, yes, but I think it's a good start to do that. I have a couple set of tools that I just start putting together to try to find out how to fix this thing. So I need sponsors. I have my motor oil, I have my tools, and I have my part. So if any of you want to carry on and help you out, that will be lovely. Like I said, I don't know anything, so I'm gonna give it a go. I have short videos that push me to start this thing so I can show really that people can do it and not to be afraid of doing it is quite interesting. It's just like building a puzzle. So let's give it a go together. I'm going to show you a little bit what I did and what pushed me to start all of this and do it myself and start getting together and getting some of the tools. So this is a little more difficult than I thought. Yes, I'm confident to be in front of a camera, talk to people, talk in public, but I don't know anything, but I will. So making a video and try not to trip on words is quite interesting and difficult. I thought you just put yourself in front of the camera, put a couple of things together, click, 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 and go on your merry way. It's a little more difficult than that. I don't know many things about many things. I don't know anything about mechanics, how to fix cars or bikes. And I'm giving it a go, same as making a video, trying to pretend that I know what I'm doing. This is going to be an interesting journey. Let's do it. So I'm gonna show you a couple of things that I did on the Mustang. It's quite interesting. I of course have to watch YouTube to find out how to do all these things. My favorite part was when you have to remove a pulley. I didn't know that you need a specialty tool. You have to rent that tool, but nobody says how to use that tool. Like I said, I don't know anything about that. So we rented that tool and I figured out how to pull that out. So we pull it out, replace the part. By the time that we have to pull it back in, it was quite interesting because then you have one bolt to pull that one out, and then you have a different tool to put that one in, but nowhere in our instructions it said that. I remember that we expected to do this. I said we because I did it with my brother, and we expected to do it in 3 hours. We did it in 8. So yeah, that's the fabulous part of not knowing. But I'm gonna tell you a story. Everything started when I decided to take my car to the shop and replace the spark plugs and oil change. I was quoted $437 for that. And I thought, wait a minute, $437. I walked away, started doing my research, and started putting my things together, my tools. Because this is ridiculous, to be honest. $437 for an oil change and 4 spark plugs for a Golf GTI. It's quite ridiculous. So anyway, I did what I had to do, and now I'm doing it here. Enjoy the journey with me. I reckon it's going to be quite interesting. I have a next project, two projects. I have my motorbike. I have never done anything mechanical. I always take it to one of my mates. But this time I'm gonna do it myself, like starting with the oil change. Seems easy enough. Unscrew here, take that oil out, put something in. Let's get that done. Good. The next one, this is going to be an interesting one. You want to check the out. So I found a chap that has a 3-part video of how to do this job. It's a valve cover gasket for a Golf GTI 2015. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna follow in it like I've done it before. Just open the YouTube channel, do it myself. I think I almost have everything that I need to start doing that job. So, but first I think I'm gonna do the bike, then I'm gonna do the golf and see how it goes. Let me know if you want to let me know. So there's a funny story. I have never used a floor jack, so I did it on the Mustang. I put the round part in the bottom in the middle of the car. So I put it up and started sliding back. And I was like, oh poop. Then I have to put it down and find some sort of cardboard piece so it would not slide on the piece that I was putting it up. It was funny and hilarious because for some reason I knew that the car will not slip out because it was there, but the way that it moved and my driveway is a little inclined. It's not that bad, but it's a little. And I didn't know that you don't have to put it like the right straight up to the car. You kind of have to put it sideways. But I did it that way and slipped out. And my brother and I would just jumped a little bit because it just did the plunk. It was hilarious. Funny story. Just to place yourself in front of a camera and trying to explain what you do with your cars, bikes, or whatever you do on YouTube. It's a little exciting, to be honest. The first video is talking to a camera, and it's quite weird, but it's quite interesting. This part, I quite like it. Just like when I find out that I like the mechanic part, just to move the wrenches and bolts and nuts and all of that is quite interesting. And I enjoy that. Also, very quickly, I want to show you what I did. This is my art. I hope you appreciate my art. I have a sidekick that is going to be shown eventually. His name is Renchi. So Renchi is going to be in all of my posters, like right here, Renchi and Renchi oil. That's my art. That's part of this new adventure that I call Garagee. Oops, mechanic. So I have a club. This is my fan club. Hey, why are you looking? Yep, that's my fan club. That's my art. We do this together then. So yeah, I do know much about mechanics, but I'm gonna start this journey and find out how to do it really. Some of the people on these channels they said that they haven't done it either, and it seems quite easy to be honest. Seems very easy, not cheap. I just find out that it's not cheap. These tools are not cheap. That's my sponsor if anyone to. But yeah, that's that. Next time I'm going to do the bike, then the car. Just follow me on my journey. That will be great. I'll let you know if it's that easy like all the channels claim to be. Well, no, they do not claim. They look easy. Come with me. Cheers, lads.